What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen. This time, honey, I am back for a recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is the reunion part 1, okay? First thing that got my attention is, Tisha, girl, you need to sit down, girl. Okay, you ain't no boxer. You ain't finna knock nobody out, girl. What is you doing? Okay, Marceau done gassed you up. Okay, really, he done gaslighted you. Okay? Girl, you need to sit down. Women kill me, and I told y'all about these women in these burning houses. Okay? I told y'all. They be in these burning houses with these men, but they don't talk that shiggity to the men. They got all this shit to say to another woman. So y'all saw how Tisha was pump faking in the boxing gloves. Okay, had her little boxing robe on, her and Marceau. All of that is what? For who? Stormi, girl, you need to be gearing up, Letitia, to fight the nigga that you with. You need to fight out of that broken marriage. Okay? Put the respect on my marriage. I will when it's respectable. Okay, there you go. Child, when Maurice and Kimmy came out, Kimmy almost tripped. I was cracking up. And then Carlos said to Maurice, at least have Kimmy's back for once in your life. I was cracking up. That was a good one. Because y'all know, honey. Y'all know Maurice just got Kimmy over there just playing his wife, honey. She is there to serve him and his needs. It's all about him. Okay, shout out to my girl Maya Wilkes from Girlfriends. It's all you, boo. Okay, it's you. Okay, so let's go for the best dress. I really love Carlos's suit. I thought it was nice. The women, Melody, number 1, loved her hair, her makeup, her dress. She's number 1. Melody did the doggone thing, honey. I love that her style and her fashion has greatly improved. It really has. Like, Melody went from looking like an office chick to like one of the girls, honey, that walked the runway, honey. She on her Naomi Campbell, her Tyra Banks. Okay, her hand is in her bag, honey. Yes. So Melody did good. I love Kimmy's dress. We're going to have her number 2. And I also love Kimmy's hair. I loved her earrings. She looked nice. Tisha, I don't know what the hell you had on. I don't do ghetto. Okay? I don't know what the hell you had on. You looked a fool. It was too much body and a little ass dress. I liked her hair, I liked her makeup, but the dress was all wrong. The shoes that went with the dress, it was all wrong. It was given hooker / stripper tease. You know, it just, girl, sit your ass down and stop playing. Take that shit off and stop playing with us, girl. Your ass should have been in a fight with your damn styling team. That's who your ass should be, you know. That's who you should be fighting. That's who you should throw hands with. Because they let you come out the house like that. I'm sure Miss Wanda could have got you a better dress than that gal. Because that dress was a fool. I said, where the hell is she going? Okay, and you could tell Marceau don't give a damn about her. He don't tell her the truth. And the truth needs no proof. How you doing? Child, Maurice said he like it from the back, too. Huh? Is there something you want to tell us? I don't know what it is when Maurice and Carlos link up, but Maurice be wanting to please Carlos. Do y'all notice that? That's how your ass got in trouble on the whole internet. Okay, that's how your ass got in trouble the first time trying to please Carlos, doing that damn interview with Carlos, talking about how Kimmy just rolls over and takes it. Okay, now you talking about you want it from the back. With another man? You're already a sex addict. Your ass is gay too now, nigga? Like, goddamn, it's the surprises. I had no idea, you guys, Maurice was gonna be the way, that he is. Like, he just is not what I thought. Okay, I thought it was sunshine, it was rainbows. I got sunshine, okay, on a cloudy day. Okay, yes, Temptations. I thought he was giving that, but now, I don't know, Maurice is down to the first floor, honey. I got rats and roaches and mice all over my place. Ooh, well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? Okay, mellow yellow, mellow yellow. Okay, we need to get rid of the song, girl. Yeah, the song was a hit. It was a hit. But yeah, he not a sunshine type of nigga. It's more clouds and rain and tornadoes and earthquakes with that fool. So I like the color of Tisha's dress. It was just doing too much. She should have went with a solid lime green. I think that would have been prettier. She came out of there looking like a confused, retired figure skater, honey. Okay. Whew, child. Carlos said that he's scared of Courtney. I can't tell shit. When he called them out, he called them Stormi Steele and Courtney Steele. And then he was like, I mean Beasley. Courtney go whoop your ass, Carlos. Okay, Big Courtney, he ain't one to play with. Okay, he the strong, silent type. Okay, he a teddy bear. I like Courtney. I think he's a wonderful husband. He never tries to put his wife in lowest terms. He never tries to check her in front of everybody, and he don't play I'm gonna be the man, you gonna be the woman, all that bullshit that a lot of y'all like to do. Like, goddamn, this ain't no goddamn stage play. This ain't Tyler Perry. Okay, shit. The hell y'all trying to do? It's the opposite. It's like the antithesis of Marcel and Tisha. You got that's all brand new. You better keep my name out your mouth. Courtney and Stormi, their look, I wasn't feeling it. It looked cheap. It looked, I don't know, it was giving Laura Ingalls at prom, But shout out to Courtney for putting on that pink. See, that's what I'm saying. I like a man's man that's cooperative and respectful with his woman. It ain't like he was like, no, I'm not going to wear the pink. He did what he was supposed to do. He understood the assignment. I wish some of you other niggas would get on board, but there's that, okay? So Martell comes out. He looked nice. I thought he looked the best out of all the guys. He looked good. The suit could have been a little looser. It was still kind of tight. I don't know what the hell wrong with him. Shit. Yes, honey, and Miss Melody Cherie came out on her Diana Ross. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I want to let it show. Come on, Melody girl. Yes. Absolutely. Because, honey, I had to get rid of Martell's dusty ass. That's why your ass is out here getting arrested, nigga. Okay, and I'm going to be the one to take the kids. Okay? Where that
that judge at now that was taking your damn side? Where the judge at now? Okay, I got my receipts. I got my receipts on your arrest. Yes, I do. Absolutely. God told me to go, girl. God told me to file those papers, and I'm gonna do it. You ain't getting no child support up out of me, nigga.
So Carlos asks Melody, does she feel different now that she didn't drop that name Holt? Okay, now that she's back a Rogers.
I just feel like freedom, light, happiness, and peace. And, I got rid of that rusty, crusty nigga. And, I let the Bernstein bear have him, but he still don't want her. She's still on the bench. Absolutely. I felt so amazing, coming on here, and I just feel so good about myself. And
now you want to know what Miss Robinson noticed? Do you want to know what Miss Robinson noticed? We got some haters in the house. When you see them, point them out. Marceau and Tisha, as Melody is saying how God is good and God said go and all that stuff that Melody be saying, honey, they was looking at her like that bitch ain't happy. That bitch divorced. You a single parent. They was just looking at her, with confusion. But that's what y'all give off, okay? And Tisha, girl, you really need to be looking at Melody because she should serve as inspiration for you to get out of the burning house you in, okay?
All I got to say is, everybody's energy seems really great across the stage. So I'm just, absolutely, I'm just so happy to be here, Carlos.
Carlos mentions that the cast all seem to be in a good, amicable place. You paying attention to that, Married to Medicine? Because y'all over there thinking that y'all could just vote everybody up off the medicine island. But I really respect the fact that all of these people, even though they had differences, they all came together, to shoot this season. I think a lot can be said for that, right? That says a lot about them. So even though we know damn Tisha's a damn hater of Melody, and we know Stormi don't see it for Tisha and Tisha don't see it for Stormi. We see those things, right? But I like that, it's all about what Carlos said. It's all about coming together for the greater good of the show. And I feel like they need to pay attention to that on Potomac. Giselle, while you trying to get rid of Candace with your non-storyline having ass, okay? I feel like a lot of these shows could learn a lot from, Love and Marriage Huntsville. So Carlos immediately gets on Marceau and Tisha for their business acumen. And speaking of which, y'all need to be fighting them damn lawsuits, okay? Shit, Tisha, girl, you corny as hell coming in with that damn boxing robe and the gloves, girl. So Carlos asks Tisha and Marceau, do they feel like they are good business people? I will answer for them, Carlos. Hell no. Okay, they be lying. They be in denial. They be lying by omission. Marceau says, I don't think so. And child, all I got to say is, in spite of all the hate that, and information that we received back from the group, the Black Expo, it was successful. Now, did y'all catch that? How she mentioned all the hate? Why does it have to be hate when it's constructive criticism? I told y'all, because she has imposter syndrome, and every little thing that somebody says about her, it makes her doubt herself, because she already doubts herself. She just doesn't want you to know about it, okay? So Carlos asks Tisha, well, who do you think in particular was hating on you in this group? And then Tisha gets to saying, I think everybody has something to say. Girl, you want to name Melody, okay? You want to name Stormi, so just say it.
I constantly said to you, Tisha, that I felt like you guys had did well on the Expo.
Marceau says that he feel like Maurice, Mel, and Martell, they gave a lot of positive compliments and feedback on the Black Expo. Kimmy got to talking about, I always said that, it was a great event, but I just felt like certain things could have been better. I know it. I was over the whole thing once my soul had the town hall meeting. I was over what everybody was saying. So Carlos asks Courtney, does he consider Marceau and Tisha to be the power couple that him and Stormi is? And I will answer for Courtney, hell no. It's just two completely different marriages. You see more partnership, more cooperation from Courtney. You see Courtney have way more respect for his wife. You got Tisha over there being gaslighted, which is a form of abuse, but I feel like because we ain't seen him, well, some of y'all ain't seen him lay hands on her, then y'all don't think she's in a burning house, but she most definitely is. And another thing is, some of y'all don't feel like Tisha is in a burning house because ain't no mistress came out. And that's another lie. I told y'all, a lot of people in the Black community are very much so caught up with cheating and physical abuse. If they don't see either of those two things, then they assume it's a good marriage, and it ain't. Okay, yes, I said marriage. So Courtney says, I don't know. And then you have Tisha snapping on Carlos. He can't even ask a question. Okay? Like when you are that damn touchy about everything a person says to you, you got some self-esteem issues. Okay? Courtney didn't even say anything mean. Carlos was, just being neutral. This is what happens at reunions. They ask other people, and yes, it's shady, but we have seen this for years on the Housewives shows. Okay, but she can't take it. She's so damn touchy. She the only one though. So Stormi got to saying, who upset? I'm not upset with nobody. So Tisha starts up on Stormi. When you came to Black, you were the main one telling me that I need to pop my collar and this is my shiggity. Stormi said, honey, we do $2-3 million a month, and that's what y'all owe when it comes to them court cases. I said, oh. Well, I may have embellished that last part, but y'all got where Stormi was coming from. I was like, come on, Stormi. $2-3 million a month. Can Miss Robinson get a check, Stormi? I accept. You and Courtney, y'all write check. I'll cash that motherfucker. I mean, I'm just saying, shit, help sister out. Still at a month. Well, almost. So Tisha tells Stormi, pay them invoices. Now, are you really in a position to be telling somebody to pay their bills and you can't pay an invoice? Okay, like, girl, get your shit together. You figure that shit out. That ain't how you were supposed to say that shit. I ain't got time to be breaking this shit down for your remedial ass Latifah, okay? Because you always stealing shit and ain't returning it and ain't owning up to what you stole, goddammit. But, you don't want it with Stormi, okay? You need to play at the little kiddie table. What Kim Fields tell Kenya, you need to focus on being at the little kid table. Stormi is a grown-ass woman, okay? You need to stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to. Okay, I didn't went TLC, waterfalls. That's my shit. But yeah, you need some coloring books, Tisha, some crayons. You need a Sesame Street puppet set. Like, that was you. That was you, boo, last season with the puppet, with the little lamb chops play along puppet show that you put on. Yeah, that's you, girl. You, girl. And even Marceau, did y'all see how he was letting her ass know when they went on break, he was like, girl, you need to calm down. Like, you don't want it with Stormi. He didn't come out and say that, but he was trying to warn her ass, like, bitch, don't put the horse before the carriage, goddamn it. Don't be, don't act like you more than what you are. Okay, I made you, goddamn it. His inner Ike Turner was getting ready to come out because Tisha is in a marriage where she can't fully express herself. She can't fully, he go correct her, he go check her. You don't see Courtney doing that to Stormi. Okay, you don't, he could have got on her when she was calling Marceau the B word, but other than that, they marriage looked pretty good. It looked pretty healthy. Okay, it looked like we got two niggas together that want to be together. And Marceau and Tisha, it looked like master and slave. I mean, I'm just saying, that is just what my eyes see. Go pay them Huntsville people with that TikTok money, boo. Girl, shut up. Sit your ass down. You owe everybody. Stormi, why y'all didn't bring up all them damn lawsuits? You should have dragged their ass. You should have went in with no Vaseline, okay? So while Tisha and Stormi going back and forth, mainly it was Tisha arguing with herself because she's still trying to prove a point to herself, honey. But anyways, Marceau and Courtney was like, yeah, we cool. We up out of it. We cool. We bros. So Stormi's response to Tisha talking about she owe invoices, which don't make no damn sense. But Stormi was just like, I blew up overnight and that's a low blow to try to attack somebody's business. A lot of us, we had to get it out the mud. We didn't have any mentors. Yeah, she had to fail. I'm sure she made a lot of mistakes. You motherfuckers over there, you keep making mistakes and you think we don't see it. Okay, it is not a good look, Tisha, that all these people have came out saying that you and your husband have stolen money from them. It's not a good look. Okay, so you are one to talk. Stormi really should have dragged their ass, but I don't think Stormi came there to really do that. I think that was on Latifah. She's the one that's the most defensive. Stormi says to Tisha, bitch, when you make as much money as I do a month, come holler at me. You wanna be me. Yes, she does. Okay? Yes, she does. She's jealous. That's all she do. Copy and paste off of people and then take all the credit. What's up, Mel? Okay, didn't she do that to you? That's all, and they better get on her ass. I don't remember them doing that on this part, but they better get on her ass for all the stealing she has did throughout the years. Stealing Melody's ideas, stealing the words that she say. She even said, God said go in her confessional, and Marceau was like, okay, bitch, you in front of the camera, don't be doing that. We don't want to show the people how much of a fan of Mel you really is. You can't even stand on your own 2 feet. You lack identity. That's why it's so easy for you to copy and paste somebody else's. Tisha is crazy, and Courtney was laughing. She was like, we are millionaires, boo-boo. No. It sounds like y'all owe millions. Okay, that's what it sounds. I done seen the receipts. I done seen the people that then spoke out and then said that you stole from them and you took the money and ran. You and Big Toenail Head, honey. Okay? Come on, Stormi. Stormi said, bitch, don't keep coming at me. You was practicing in the car. Yes, it's a performance because you don't have that same energy when it's just y'all on camera. You don't have that same energy, Tisha. And your nigga had to check you because he know you acting out of character and he know you ain't about that life. So Tisha tells Stormi, go pop some pills, girl, and shut up. Why you getting that mad? You look stupid. You look a fool. This energy Tisha has is not about Stormi. This is about she is embarrassed that people see her for the fraud that she really is. They see the imposter syndrome. They see that you are not who you try to portray to be. Okay? That's why you don't want your cousin Kiki on the show, because she will tell all your damn business. So Marceau tells Tisha, you done gone too far. So Carlos, he brings up the copy and paste error with Tisha and her website designer. Remember, they copy and pasted the Canvas Beauty information. Stormi says, honey, I'm not even going to get into how I felt or what needs to be addressed. I gave your ass grace. Come on, Stormi. Come on. She turned into Miss Betty, honey. And Tisha just sat there like a deer in headlights. Now, the top part of Tisha looked kind of cute, but I didn't like the stomach area. I don't know. Her makeup was pretty. Hair was pretty. Carlos gets on Latifah about what the website designer did and how he should have went on social media and immediately apologized for that. And here go Tisha. She get to talking about, well, I said that he was wrong. I had already said that. No, you tried to make it look like, oh, it was an error and that's just it and we just gonna move right on along. No. You need to own your shit. That shit is still false on you. But because you lack accountability and responsibility for your actions, you're not able to own that situation. Because that's not just on the website designer. Anything that somebody does for you as a business person, you should be reading it first. Yes, mistakes happen, but you should be reading things. You should be proofreading things, making sure everything is right. Making sure that if you're paying somebody money to do something business oriented for you, that they did it right the first time. Okay? So I'm glad that Carlos held her feet to the fire, because she was getting ready to just, sweep that right under the rug with the rest of the shit that she do. And you lack integrity. And everybody sees it, Tisha. So next we get into Kimmy and Maurice's package. Kimmy talks about her libido. She thought that she was depressed, and what she realized after talking to her physician that she was just going through, side effects from the medications that she was on. So Carlos gets to talking to Kimmy about how a lot of the viewing audience looked at their marriage. They looked at it like Maurice was possibly sexually abusing her. And you seen Kimmy's mouth drop, because Kimmy has the type of personality where she doesn't even want to admit that she's in a burning house. Maurice keeps embarrassing her and she keeps rolling over and taking it. No pun intended. So Kimmy gets very defensive as Carlos is asking her questions about, what the audience thinks about her sex life with Maurice. And Kimmy gets to saying she has always wanted a fruitful sex life with her husband. And we don't doubt that, Kimmy. You are a very beautiful woman. It's just the fact that your husband seems a bit narcissistic. Everything is about his needs. You just went through this whole breast cancer situation. You could have lost your life. Your life has been changed by this drastic circumstance that you had to endure. And I just think that we, as the viewing audience, we feel bad that you are with a man that don't understand that you getting back to your normal libido, your sexual libido, it's going to take time. It's going to take some patience, for better or for worse. Like, where are the marriage vows? I wish Carlos would have expounded more upon that. Okay, that's why I always tell you guys, I feel like a lot of women are in these marriages by themselves. Like, you took your vows for your husband, but it's just like, does he mean his part? Because remember, throughout the show, Kimmy kept saying, but he didn't sign up for this. He didn't sign. You can't say that. Yes, that person did. What is for better or for worse? Do you know what that means? So, and I get it. You kind of feel like helpless and you feel discouraged and you feel like, well, damn, this is a lot for this person. I absolutely, I understand it. But, like, what marriage are you in where where you have all these doubts and you're saying, well, he didn't sign up and he's just like, yes, I did. But Maurice, you say that and you still are very dismissive over her libido not being back to where it once was. It's like, I don't believe, and I think that we as the collective that watch this show, we don't believe that this marriage is really healthy. And no marriage or relationship is perfect, right? We all understand that, but it's just like, why can't your husband, Kimmy, have empathy for you? Why the hell you ain't got enough empathy for yourself? Okay, because he felt mighty comfortable with Carlos talking the way he did. And if he wouldn't have gotten that backlash, he would have never thought he said or did anything wrong. So Carlos gets to talking about faking an orgasm, and then he gets to saying, well, I'm not saying it's wrong or it's right. And here go Maurice, well, that's wrong. Child, plenty of women fake orgasms to make you niggas feel like something that you're not. Okay, you ain't hit the twist line, not a drop. Shout out to Martin from Boomerang. You already remember him and David Allen Greer and Eddie Murphy was working out. Woo. So the cast gets to joking about Kimmy telling the world that she faked it. She should have just kept it to herself. Girl, you on a reality show. I mean, it was gonna come out. Okay. Maurice get to doing this whole Martin Luther King speech about how he don't want Kimmy faking with him and he want her to come when he come. And child, you don't give a damn about Kimmy. Okay, all you care about is yourself. Okay, that's all you care about. Who you think you fooling? That Marceau is stupid. So Maurice is like, if I need to change what I'm doing, then maybe I'll change what I'm doing. And Marceau said, maybe you're just bad at saying. That goddamn Marceau is a fool. Oh. Oh, look at how Maurice is looking at Marceau. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's like, nigga, don't play with me right now. Oh my God. So Carlos mentions how Melody recently mentioned that she was faking it with Martell. Martell gets to saying, that's cap. The bed was always wet. And nigga, that ain't shit. Shut your ass up. Okay.
Martell, it's no different from you faking that you was faithful during our whole marriage. So anyways, I never had an orgasm with you. Absolutely. I'm telling the truth. Martell, you didn't come to me and tell me anything. Okay, I figured it out.
So Martell gets to saying, well, ain't no woman that I'm effing is gonna be faking it. You don't think that squirrel is over there faking? She faking? Okay, she faking too. Shit, she just happy to be let out the cage. Okay, a few times out the week. Okay. Child, just when I didn't think Carlos could get any messier, honey, he says, what about Martell's sex that didn't make you satisfied? Now, we have to realize who we talking about. We talking about Martell, hook-headed Holt, okay, who got the good NPD. He doesn't like slights. He doesn't like criticism, especially about his sex, because he been spreading his damn seed everywhere, even, putting babies up in squirrels, honey. But you ain't heard, look, that's a story, honey, for another day. But, yeah. Carlos saying that was too much for Martell to take because he got the NPD, and it's okay for them to put you down and put you in lowest terms. It's okay for them to criticize you and triangulate you, with other women. That's okay. You better not do it though. Okay. You are the worst person on the planet when you do that. So the fact that Melody said that, Martell couldn't, deal with that. And I kind of wish Carlos would have just moved on, because we're dealing with somebody with a real disorder, some issues, child, a little special. Okay. And he's just never gonna be honest about anything. Like, when you are dealing with narcissistic people, they tell lies. They will tell lies to make themselves look good and to make you look bad. That's why he do all these smear campaigns as it pertains to Melody's reputation, but she ain't the one with mug shots, fool. Okay, you better watch your step. Better don't drop that soap. Okay? You go eat your cornbread. It'll be life, honey. Hell yeah, I'm gonna eat my cornbread. I gotta watch that movie. Both my favorite comedians was up in there. Okay, Eddie and Martin. Oh, and Eddie and Martin, their kids got married. Isn't that beautiful? Shout out to them. I know y'all like, girl, they ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about, but, I just thought I would throw that up in there. Melody gets to saying that what she didn't like about Martell's sex, she began talking about he would be lovey-dovey with her one day, and the next day he, acting nasty towards her, and then he want to be lovey-dovey. He's hot and cold. Okay, that's how you know a person has some type of personality disorder, probably. They're very hot and cold. They don't know how to be consistent. Okay?
As a woman, that just takes a toll on you, and it really plays a part on how your body reacts to that person.
Yes, it do, girl. Yes. So they asked Tisha, has she ever faked it with Marceau? And she says, yes, every woman has. And I'm looking like, that's the wrong damn question to Tisha. Tisha over there faking the whole damn marriage. How about that? Acting like she happy and she ain't. Carlos asked Stormi that, and Stormi says, no, honey, I'm not in a burning house. I ain't got a fake shit. I said, I know that's right, honey. Okay. Oh, Carlos also asked Martell, did he like his sex life with Melody? I noticed he didn't answer. He didn't put 4 babies up in there. He liked it. He liked it, honey. He kept coming back, honey. Okay. Well, hell, he never left. Okay. So they go on break. Marceau has a whole Ike Turner and anime Bullock, whatever her last name is, honey. He has a moment where her, Tina, I need you to get your ass on stage on time and stop talking all that shiggity to Stormi. You know you can't back it up, girl. And then Tisha gets to saying that she's sick of everybody coming for her. Enough is enough, and I gotta stand up for myself. Hell yeah, you gotta stand up for yourself, because we know your man sure as hell ain't gonna do it for you. Okay? Child, Tisha ain't got no support in her marriage. Tisha get to telling Marceau, well, I'm not gonna keep letting people come for me. And then here go Marceau. Yeah, you can. But you can though. But you can. You gotta get back on stage and be a businesswoman. How about you be a businessman and pay them damn people that you owe? How about that? Stormi, on the other hand, she says, honey, she feels like it's very interesting that Tisha want to come to the reunion and have some balls. Yeah, because she wasn't trying to get active in the scenes with you. Courtney was like, I ain't even never heard her talk before. Right. Shit, she be over there asking for permission. Can I talk today, boss? Can I just say a few words to Stormi, boss? Yes, sir. No, sir. Stormi says, honey, we are not the same, and Tisha will never be able to do what I do. I know that's right, girl. You better say it.
All I know is Martell can't tell me what my body felt. You can't tell me what my body felt. If you can't tell me that you gave me the big O and you didn't. Absolutely.
We see Melody getting her hair fixed in the back. Is that her friend? That lady looked familiar. I love Melody's hair. It's so pretty. We see Maurice and Martell talking about, Melody saying, she never got the big O from, Martell. And Maurice is like, dang, man, you really feel away, huh? And here go Martell. I know she lying. See, that's that pride. And pride cometh before the fall. Or in your case, before they put your ass in cuffs. Okay? I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, deal with it, nigga. You didn't please her, nigga. Nigga, you didn't please her. Okay, your sex is trash. I say your sex is trash. It's on the first floor. Okay? They get to talking, Maurice and Martell get to talking about, yeah, just because we last about 15 hours, that don't mean it's good. Yeah, I wish you niggas would understand that, because a lot of y'all be, y'all be trying to stay in the bed, for a little bit too long, want to stay in the bed for hours. And I feel like if you would have did what the hell you was supposed to do, we would have got the shit done within 30 minutes. Okay, to an hour. It shouldn't take no 15 hours. And then I child and been through that with men. And it's like, if you don't get your ass, I got shit to do. Okay, I got a snack to make. I got a show to watch. Shit, ain't nobody trying to be in the bed with you 24 hours a day. And nigga, am I getting paid? Shit, y'all know how I am. I'm always looking for my check. Because if I am cleaning, cooking, or screwing, honey, it sounds like that's a job, honey. I mean, I'm just saying, shit. But for real, though. So they come back from break, and Carlos gets to joning on Marceau, talking about, and we got the biggest bitch, honey. And Marceau stood there and took it, because, he know it's true. But, there's that. So Carlos asks all the ladies, how many of y'all feel like Marceau inserts himself into the ladies' business? All the ladies but Tisha put their hands up. Kimmy, her ass, talking about, can I put my hand up halfway? No, girl, shit. Damn, that contract they made you sign to always be on the side of Scott, honey. Okay, that must have been a very lucrative deal for you. He's in everybody's business. He said the women's. Okay, do the man be in the women's business? So Marceau get to talking about, Stormi be calling men bees because that's a part of her culture. And then Carlos asks Stormi, do you call other men bitches? Stormi says, not if they don't act like one. I know that's right. Stormi says that she feels like Marceau do and say a lot of stuff just to gaslight people and just to get a reaction. She feel like real men don't need to do that. I know that's right, girl. Carlos gets on Tisha for allowing Stormi to call her man a bitch. And I'm just like, now that's what you should be getting active about, but you don't say nothing because you know it's true. I mean, I'm just saying. Tisha gets to saying, well, I'm just trying to figure out how does a woman feel comfortable, calling a black man a bitch. Bitch, when did this become a black issue? Star Jones, like, girl, when did this become a black issue? Real talk, I feel sorry for Courtney. You need to feel sorry for yourself. Shit, you the one in the burning house. Okay, you the one need to call the fire department. Or do you want me to call them for you? I mean, I'm just saying. So Marceau gets to saying that he doesn't value Stormi's words enough. It doesn't bother him that she calls him the B word. Carlos asks, what is it about Stormi and Marceau where, they can't get along? And Marceau says he feels like Stormi is insecure about being in the spotlight. No, that would be you and your wife. Stormi says, honey, she was known way before she ever, stepped on Love and Marriage Huntsville. You better tell these people, honey. I think some people that forgot. Stormi said, honey, she been on Forbes, the Business Insider, and who's looking down Marceau? He doesn't like that because she's a woman. She's a woman. How dare she? Okay, how dare she be successful? Stormi says that she feels like Marceau and Tisha try to downplay her success. I agree with that. I think a lot of them on this show do. Carlos gets on Marceau for diminishing Melody's business. See, he comes after another woman, okay? It really kills Marceau that Melody is over there single and thriving without raggedy ass, dusty ass, liability ass Martell, hook-headed hoat.
I actually have something for Marceau. Here's a t-shirt. Absolutely. God told me to make this for you, boo-boo.
So Melody got him a t-shirt that says, I just sell t-shirts. She throws it at him and he was like a 2X. Yes, nigga, a 2X for you and them titties. Okay, them tig old bitties that you got. We see them, nigga. Carlos asks Tisha, do you feel like Marceau desires for you to not be as successful as him? Her dumb ass, it went right over her head. She talking about, yeah, I'm on the businesses. Girl, you over there being kicked out your damn office. So, girl, he probably get a tax write-off just for having your damn name involved. Even Melody mentioned that. I wish they would have got off into that. Girl, stop playing, Tisha. No, he's sexist. He doesn't want her to be as successful as him. And that's why he's gonna be okay once she steps down. He don't want her to do too much. He don't want her to, become independent and start thinking for herself and then, get rid of him the way Mel did Martell. That's his biggest fear. That's why Melody said that to him. Men like Marceau, they get with women that they can control. Okay? And that is a form of insecurity. Okay? Men that do that, but they will never cop to that. They will just say, no, I'm just being a man. Anytime you have to hear a man, well, I'm just being a man. I'm just being a man. But I'm doing this because I'm just being a man. No, you got low self-esteem. You don't know who you are. You need to be a whole person without the person that you are with. Why do you feel like Courtney is able to be cooperative with Stormi? He knows who he is. He doesn't feel the need to diminish her. He doesn't have to put her in a burning house and put her self-esteem in lowest terms. That way he could say, well, I'm the man. Well, I'm the man. That's why a lot of men lie, steal, cheat, manipulate. That's why they abuse women the way that they do, because it's a lack of manhood inside of them. And instead of them doing the real work to improve themselves, they would rather go get some woman that they can control, preferably a woman on the first floor. Mel know that I'm very child of damn TV star playing. Did y'all catch Tisha when she said, Mel, no, I'm very successful as well? How do we really know that? Where are the receipts? Because I see all the damn people you owe. And y'all claim y'all make millions. And let's be very clear. It's okay to owe people money. It's okay to not make that much money. But don't get on here bragging and then y'all in all these lawsuits. And I'm going to need for Carlos to ask Marceau and Tisha about these lawsuits, because that is their real life, you know? Melody gets to talking about how, and I hate what Kimmy did. She left Melody hanging, and I was like, Melody, girl, Kimmy ain't got your back. She a Scot. She is a Scot. She signed that contract, honey, with black ink. Okay? If she is to have an opinion about Marceau and Tisha's marriage, it would force her to look at hers, and she don't want to do that. She want to be able to put up a facade and defend her man and act like she the damn attorney in the relationship and defend his bad, deplorable behavior. Did y'all see that? Kimmy was a deer in headlights. Oh, I don't feel like girl, you know that Marceau was stopping Tisha from doing all types of stuff. No, you don't need to go back to school. No, just stay home with the kids. It was Melody getting her ass up out the house. You know, taking her to network events, and after she talked shiggity about her. Because if it were me, your ass wouldn't have went nowhere with me talking shiggity about me. Carlos got on Marceau about not wanting to be a power couple. And then Marceau was like, yeah, because of how I see power couples. Yeah, you don't want the woman to feel good about herself. You want to control and dictate everything. And a lot of women subscribe to that bullshiggity. Carlos brings up the fact that Tisha misses being a stay-at-home mother. Yeah, because the business world is too much for her and she can't take constructive criticism and feedback. Carlos asks Tisha, did you get caught up in the world that we're in right now where everybody want to be a boss? Of course, she's lying again. No, I don't get caught up with titles. Yes, you do. That's a part of the imposter syndrome, pretending to be something that you're not. Okay? Even Marceau feels that she gets caught up with that. You took on a lot of different projects, Tisha, because you saw Melody doing it, and you really saw Melody doing it without a man. And when people are jealous of you, they always have to stay level with you. I remember a long time ago, I was cool with somebody, and I remember them saying, yeah, I just have to keep up with you. Now, do you think if they were confident within their own skills and abilities, they would have said that? No, they wouldn't try to keep up with me, okay, and make me their blueprint. They would keep up with themselves. I am on this platform as myself. There's nobody else I would rather be. I am authentic in the journey that I am walking in. I am in my own lane and in my bag, in my lane. How you doing? Tisha get to saying this mumbo jumbo about after she had MJ, she went back into the workforce. She comes from a long lineage of strong women. The only woman in your family that looks strong is Kiki. Okay, and Marceau said, yeah, and those women name is Rogers. And then Melody gave him a dirty look and said, uncross your legs, Marceau. It was funny. And then he tell her to cross your legs, Mel. I was like, y'all is crazy. So Carlos asks Marceau, is your fear that your wife will turn into Melody? And Marceau says, yes, a single woman, yes. Nigga, that's the least of your worries. Shut up. Marceau says his fear is she becomes a successful person in the public eye. He's talking about Tisha. And then she, leaves her 3 children behind. Everything is not synonymous with being a mother. Her being a mother, any woman being a mother is not the woman's identity. And too many people give people bad advice, because what you have to realize is one day those children And, they're going to grow up and leave you and start their own lives and start their own families and traditions. So you should always have your own life. Always. And it's too many men and it's too many women. I remember I was once told, oh, you don't need nobody, girl, but your baby. That's all you need in your life, your baby. And that's it. And bad advice. No, I need friends. I need my alone time. I need to travel. I love my daughter. I really do. I think she's a wonderful human being that helped to shape the woman that I am now, because I did need some guidance. And I think I really did need something outside of myself to really motivate me and inspire me. And she did just that. But I had to keep it honest with myself about my happiness. And I don't just define my happiness by being a mother. I just don't. I was Brandy before I had her, and I will continue to be who I am, in my life. So I really like him saying that just lets me know he puts Tisha in a box and all women in a box. Oh, they're mothers, so they shouldn't do this and they shouldn't travel. And guess what? He has the opposite rules for him in his life. And we know because he be going to Africa without her and other places without her. I mean, I'm just saying. Melody says, honey, you can still run several businesses. You can still help with the kids. You can still travel out the country, you could do it all and still be a dope ass mother, And I'm glad that she said all of that because Marceau, he has that caveman mentality and it's abusive and it's destructive. Yes, you can have a difference of opinion, but when you get to the point where you're limiting what a woman can do because of a title that she has, that's unfair. That's not right. So last but not least, Kiki joins everybody on the stage. Y'all know how I feel about Kiki. She is the complete opposite of Tisha. Her hair was pretty, but I didn't like it for a reunion. Is that a dress she has on? I guess it's pretty. I haven't really seen her like full body, but I don't know. I'm not feeling the hair. I thought she looked a lot better last season. But nevertheless, honey, I am excited to hear from Kiki. Child, Carlos get to telling Kiki she look like Tisha, and Kiki was like, no, I look like me. Tisha get to saying, she likes it here. Girl, bye. You don't even want her on that show with you because you feel like that would take away from you. I know your personality. She beautiful. She beautiful. I wish I wouldn't have hit her with that train. Do it, bitch! I'm sorry, that gets me every time. So Carlos starts out and says Kiki and Tisha started out thick as thieves. I'm like, huh? No, Tisha is just a thief. I mean, I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. When you do all that copying and pasting of folks' ideas and, child. So they get to talking about how Kiki vowed never to speak on Tisha's marriage. Carlos asks Kiki, why did she break her pact with Tisha? Kiki says she didn't. Kiki says that Tisha is the one that approached her and told her that somebody was going around spreading rumors about her and her marriage to Marceau. And it really bothers me that they can't name names because it just makes it all confusing. And honey, God is not the author of confusion. Kiki get to talking about somebody told her about some threesome, I guess Marceau, had on Tisha, and that's what she had told to Mel. Carlos asks why did Kiki repeat all that information to Mel about Marceau allegedly cheating. And Kiki said Mel had asked, about my relationship with Letitia, and I told her that I felt like she's probably kind of mad at me. Tisha ends up saying this whole situation is really messy. She doesn't know what's going on. Tisha says she feels like Kiki is really not a concerned cousin. And Kiki says, yeah, you too dumb to decipher that. Oh my God, please stop calling me out my name. She didn't call you out your name. She called you dumb. Okay, I'm just saying. If the shoe fit, wear that brother Tucker. I'm just saying. Child, Kiki called Tisha and Marceau dumb and dumber. See, I'm not by myself with what I call these people. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna be in denial about it. I love how Kiki talk. She's so passionate, that Kiki. So Carlos asks Kiki, what is Tisha in denial about? And Kiki says what everybody else can see. Kiki says about having a cheater on your arm. Tisha says, so who has he cheated with? When did I tell you Marceau cheated on me? Tisha ends up spraying Kiki, talking about, well, my husband ain't been cheating on me, but her husband been cheating on her, and she cheated on her husband too. And that damn Carlos and his face, I was cracking up. Carlos was like, ooh, child, I knew this was gonna be messy, but this is good. Okay, pour me some more of this tea, honey. This is tasty. Child, Tisha then said that Kiki paid for her man to go out on a date with another woman when they first started dating. Ooh, child. Then Tisha said, so who's the dummy? You still dumb, girl. Okay, you're a little bit special. Okay, you're a little bit beneath stupid, but you're still, you still up in there, You still special, honey. I'm waiting for Kiki to finish her ass off, because they not fooling me. Kiki it's about to be round 2, so I suggest you duck, Tisha. Okay, I suggest you duck, because we know Kiki's aim is good, honey. Okay, she threw that damn drink. What she do, Martell? She soaked Tisha. That was so funny to me. But anyways, honey, the episode went off right there. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. This was very easy for me to review. It was very easy. I found this to be easier than the damn show, okay? But yeah, this was pretty easy for me to review. I had a wonderful time. Don't forget, you guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.